Greetings and salutations, Charlton 66 here once again with another video. I know it's coming pretty close to the last one I did for the Baltimore Comic Con. Still doing a haul. So this is part 2 of, I guess, the series of videos. One of the cool things about, again, going to a con is you get to bump into some people. I bumped into DS Comics, which was really cool. I finally got to meet him. And like all conventions in the area, I bumped into Rack 718. Talked to him for a little while. He's got a lot of cool stuff going on. Got a nice collection. And if you're not sub to any of those guys, check them out. They're really good YouTubers and really good people. So on to the con. I recapped a little bit of it on my last video. I won't talk that much about it this time. It was just really a good time. So many creatives there, and like I said, I really don't go after signatures per se. There's a handful of people that I will attend to, and excuse me, I got some books that fell. That I really enjoy, like Joe Staten's one of them, and some other people. I had commissions lined up. Like I said, I got a commission from Jonathan K. Snyder III, a Moon Knight 11x17. I'm excited about that. Of course, I got a Jim Calafiore, MODOK coming. Those are commissions. There was one artist that I really wanted to meet. I've been a fan of his work. I won't say who it is because I don't want to say anything negative. It's the price that they charge is what they charge, and I understand there's a market, and that's the price. And again, it's art, so it's not like I can be a judge of what you should charge. But it was out of my price range. I made a beeline to meet to go to his table. Hopefully, I can buy something. But it was $400 just for a bust of a character, and that was sort of out of my price range. Just for a bust of a particular character, that was a lot of money. But the artist is really good, nice guy. Not again, art. It's the price is subjective, or however you want to say it, for what the popularity of the artist and what they do and what books they're working on and everything else. So it's just one of those things that again, it's just out of my price range, and I got commissions done by 2 artists that I really like. So it's all good with that. Like I said, a bunch of some YouTubers. The Great Legend was there. He was shooting video. When I did see him, I didn't go up and talk to him. I should have. I was just in the zone of wanting to get stuff done. It was it was a fantastic weekend. Anyone who's not been to Baltimore and you're really into comic books, good dealers, good value for, again, you really don't have to really look that far to find something that you really like. No matter if you're into moderns, Golden Age, Silver Age, figures, pops, whatever you're into, Baltimore has it in spades. So if you haven't checked it out, please do, and mention it in the comment if you're going to go, and when it gets to next year. I don't have the date for next year, and maybe we can meet each other and talk a little bit, whoever it may be. So, but anyway, on to what else I picked up. This was from Friday. Again, Warthog Comics hooked me up with some Charltons. He hooked me up with the Charlton guide, the comic book guide to writers, letters, and artists, which was really cool. But along with that, I got some Nokias. This is Zoo Funnies number 8. Nokia the Jungle Girl. I have not put these. I don't have any new Mylars, so these are in the original bags and boards. I need to switch these out. Zoo Funnies number 11. Nokia the Jungle Girl. I don't know who did that. Yeah, Giordano did this cover, which is a pretty cool cover. I don't know who's do the art chores on this one. Could be another Giordano. Zoo Funnies number 12. Nokia the Jungle Girl. Does the art? I can't see who. I should look at this. I can't tell who that is. But it feels like a double-sized issue. It feels pretty thick, but it doesn't say anything on it. It's still 10 cents, but it feels heavier and thicker than the rest. Nokia the Jungle Girl number 16, continued from Zoo Funnies. Nokia the Jungle Girl number 19. Maurice Whitman did the artwork on this. Nokia the Jungle Girl number 20. Escaping from the Jungle Ambush. Again, these are all Charltons. Pretty good run of Nokias. They're hard to find. I always say that about Charltons. I don't mean to act like, oh, I've found the coveted titles of Charltons and no one else can find them. I'm not saying that. But to find them in pretty decent shape and a collection of them, it's take advantage of it when I can. And again, these are not readily available, at least not in this area that I can find. You'll find Nokias, you'll find a lot of Charltons, but find them in decent shape, that's a whole different ball of wax. This is number 21. Her riding a sea turtle. This is the last issue, which is hard to come by. Nokia the Jungle Girl number 22. Last issue. In all Charltons. So once these get bagged and boarded and read, bagged and boarded, it'd be a nice addition to the collection. Hot Rods and Racing Cars number 38. Pretty nice copy. The blacks are hard to get a nice copy with all the black on this cover, but it's pretty decent. Again, I wish these were in better bags and boards. I ran out of Mylars, so I'm going to keep them in there until I can get it. Another cool series from Whitman, which is a sci-fi title called Starstream. I think there's only 4 or 5 issues. I'm pretty sure it was 4. But they take pulp stories, science fiction stories, and redo the pulp sci-fi and other science fiction stories and put them into a nice comic book format. Great covers on these. I think it's number 2 that has Who Goes There, which was what The Thing was based off of. John Carpenter's The Thing, and The Thing from Outer Space from the 50s. Who Goes There? I think it's Campbell who did the story, but they did a comic book version of that, which is pretty cool. Artwork is really good in these, and the covers are really remind you of sci-fi paperback covers. They're cardboard covers, and you can find them. I got these for like $8-9 a piece, so they're worth having in the collection. I think I have them all now. If you ever see Starstream in your journeys, do yourself a favor and pick them up. I got some filler issues, some mainstream comic books. I had these in my collection once long ago. I bought them off the rack. I don't know where they're at. I don't know if I still have them in my collection. I have not located them. So these are in really high grade condition. Nothing to write home about, but they're still something I enjoy having in my collection. And that was the Marvel Spotlight from the early 80s. Captain Marvel. This is number 2. Marvel Spotlight number 3, Captain Marvel. Again, nothing to write home about. They're not, but they're neat books. Good writing, good artwork. This has a Ditko in it, which is very cool. Marvel Spotlight number 4, Captain Marvel. And number 6, Star-Lord, The Saga Begins, with great Tom Sutton Tom Sutton work. Again, I remember buying these. I don't know where they're at. I don't even know if I still had them in the collection or not. Maybe traded them years ago. I don't know. But I had to get them again. Number 7. And it goes right up there with the Marvel Premiere, number 61, I believe, with the Star-Lord story in it with Tom Sutton, beautiful Tom Sutton work in it. This is nice to have it with those. Back to Captain Marvel, Marvel Spotlight, number 8. Those are, again, some filler books. And again, I'm not a big Spider-Woman fan, but this has the Shroud in it. I never had this book in my collection. I'm a big fan of the Shroud, believe it or not. I know who really cares about the Shroud. I know what people are thinking, but it's a great character. I think he was in the Marvel Premiere, excuse me, Marvel Preview 20 or 21. And he made some other appearances here and there, but it's such a great character. Again, they don't use him that much, which makes him cooler when you do see him out in the wild, and you got to pick it up anyway. I digress. I found a really nice shape. This was only $6. It says 12, but it was 50% off. But I love the Shroud. Very cool character. I like the concept. Mark Waid used them in a Daredevil storyline not too long ago, which was really good. How they use the Shroud. They wanted to do a video. Excuse me. They wanted to do a video on the Green Hornet, and particularly for the Now comics. Unfortunately, I don't have any Golden Age Green Hornet. I wish I did. Or the Gold Key, which was great Van Williams covers and Bruce Lee. But I like the Now series, and if you ever try to read you read the Now series, you have them all. You can tell how the storyline's going and everything on the numbering. But when you're trying to collect it, the numbering is weird. They very short run series. They did a volume 2, very short run series. The covers run together sometimes. The numbering, it's not that difficult, but to try and get a whole run together and try to find the books out in the wild, it's could be a daunting task. But anyway, I got some that I needed so I can help finish my run. I can do a nice video on the Green Hornet, one of my favorite characters. This is Green Hornet 1 with the awesome Steranko cover. Trying to get the glare off of it if I can. It ain't working out, but this is Green Hornet number 6. Again, I don't know which volume this is from. I know it says in the inside, but some of the series, like I said, they ran together. It's hard to can't even read the in Indonesia. It's not even saying. Number 6, volume 1, number 6, 1990. But it's a cool series. If you find them out in the wild, pick them up. They had great covers, a great character, and has just that pulp feel, but I put them in the modern times. Number 6. Number 7. Look at Bill Sienkiewicz cover. It looks like. I don't see his autograph on there anywhere. Yeah, it's on there. Bill Sienkiewicz cover. Again, a lot of cool. Jonathan K. Snyder III worked on this book. Bill Sienkiewicz did some of the covers. Dave Dorman did some of the covers. This is number 8. Again, these are filler books so I can complete my Green Hornet run. Green Hornet number 9. Green Hornet number 14 with an awesome painted Brayfogle. Rest in peace, great artist. This is a Butler cover, one of my favorites on this run. Again, this is a Green Hornet. It's like a prestige format, and again, I don't know. This is volume 2, number 1, and this is from '89, so very cool cover. This is a cool series, and they're not that expensive to buy them out. And when you find them in the wild, they're not, you know. And to find a run like this, pretty cool. And this series, believe it or not, not that I know every series that Marvel ever put out, but I did not know about Solomon Kane had a miniseries. I found the last 3 issues. Number 3, awesome Bill Sienkiewicz cover. But it's Ralph Macchio wrote it, Brett Belvin drew it, and Al Williamson does the inking. So it's really good stuff. I want the 1 and 2, which would be phenomenal to have. But it's, you know, really good Solomon Kane storyline, obviously. But 1 and 2, I'd love to find. The dealer didn't have it, but it was great to get these issues, because I never did see them before, and they were only $5 a piece. Solomon Kane number 4 with the awesome Magnolia cover. Great stuff. And these are really high-grade books, which I was very happy to have. Number 5. Number 6. The last issue. I'd love to find 1 and 2. And got one of my Doc Savages that I needed from Millennium Press. This is Doc Savage number 1 with an awesome Tony Harris cover. This ran kind of funky too, the numberings and the series and stuff, but I can't even get rid of that glare, but you get the idea. And last but not least, picked up Two Gun Kid number 103. Nice high grade Kane and Severin cover, which is a great art duo. This was only, it says $10. I only paid $5 for it, which is pretty good. Well, that's the haul I got from Baltimore. Again, one of my great pickups that I have, I'll show it again, is my Yellow Jacket, number 8 from 1946. It's coming out. As soon as I get new Mylars, it's coming out, and I'm going to read this bad boy. I'll show a video of the book, out of its encapsulation. So, and I picked this up for a buddy of mine, Justice League 55. I already have a copy, but I just know he's a big fan. Well, he's a fan of Earth 2 characters, and so I got this for him. Anyway, thanks for watching. Thanks for the videos, the comments, and the views on my part 1 video. I do appreciate it. I know I rambled along a little bit, trying to get my thoughts in order, and just after a long weekend. Anyway, thanks again for everything, guys, for the subscriptions, for the comments. Please comment. I love reading the comments. If there's anything you want to talk about comic book wise, put it in the comments. Send me an email. I'll send you my email, wherever you want to do it. We could talk shop. Anyway, you guys take care, and it was a pleasure meeting everyone that I did at Baltimore. Rags, always good to see you. Good meeting DS Comics, like I said, and it was good to see the other YouTubers out and about doing their thing. So you guys take care, and I'll talk to you guys later.